the Louisiana beer reviews. We're doing Sierra Nevada Big Little Thing IPA, Imperial IPA. I'm not familiar with this. I know I've seen people putting the photos of the purple and gold can with green highlights, sort of Mardi Gras. Years ago, we did the crazy little thing, right? Wasn't it called?
Hazy
little thing. And it was green.
Yeah.
With the,
yeah,
and then they came up with a blue one
today too. So this is coming from our friends in Sierra Nevada. I was seeing Chico, or maybe someplace closer.
North Carolina.
That's where they originated from. You can't really tell when it comes in the can. So this is listed as an imperial or triple IPA. Expect to get a lot of big notes off of this. Sorry. Think it took a half ounce too much. Okay. So wow, I could smell it already. I could smell this sweetness. Yeah, I could smell sweetness going on. And that's what you get. Sometimes these triples, they're strong, they're hop forward.
Remember our complaint with Hazy Little Thing was that it was too bland. We liked it, but we didn't love
this
it.
This isn't hazy.
No, we liked it,
This
but
is
we
clear.
didn't
It's
love it.
filtered as beer should be. You know, I don't think it really has anything weird going on. I'm not seeing any chunks or anything floaties. I know that's what you're looking for. Here, if you want to go ahead and do a swish and pour, there's a little bit left in there.
Yeah, there's a weird reflection on it. That's what I was looking at.
Well, we're in a kind of a artificial sunlight situation. We're indoors, so
That's just bubble streams and very powdery sediment, but it's essentially clear.
yeah, it's filtered.
Gold.
Yeah, straight filtered. That's one of the things Roger was telling me today, is that they filter all their beers in Great Wrap. But anyway, moving forward, this one, I don't know. I've never had it, so the appearance is straight up kind of a dark yellow gold. There's some alcohol lacing with the bubbles on the side. Head is eggshell to light
Not
white.
thick.
You know, no, not thick at all. So I was smelling it when it poured out, and I was smelling sweetness, hotness, and just an overall good sense of what an IPA should smell like. So,
Hey, you know what's strange?
and that was like way out. It was coming out of the can.
You sort of poured it straight in.
Yeah.
Well, why I'm not having a conniption fit? You know why? Because it doesn't matter.
No. Yeah. Some folks are all over that.
Like, look how fast it's gone. Okay, it's
Yeah,
gone. Like,
yeah.
don't fear the foam, man. Okay.
Well, I think the alcohol kind of does that in some of these.
Yeah, if it was a Hefeweizen, it would be like,
Ooh, man. On the head, I'm smelling pine.
yeah, the good old days.
Ah, those typical West Coast hop. You can smell. You know, all that fruitiness is coming through, that floralness that you really look forward to, and a really great IPA. So
I'm glad
that
you bought
said,
this.
I got this at a wonderful price. I paid less than $9 for 6. So that breaks down to like $1.50 a can. Man, I tell you what.
Where did you buy this again?
Total Wine on Veterans and Memory.
Uh-oh.
9% alcohol. Is it fresh or out of date?
It's less than a month old.
Oh wow! So we in the prime time. This could be so bad we can give it 2 names. Prime time. Yeah, never mind.
Wow.
I'm sure Thomas Shankton would appreciate those little comments.
I don't really watch TV, so.
He's a follower of ours.
Oh.
Out of Ohio. He's always posting food and his mega steps he does. He does like 25,000 steps a day. He puts it out there.
Okay, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? Okay,
So the
it's
taste,
strong, bitter,
strong,
sweet, super duper.
bitter, sweet. The hops aren't really hanging around too much. There's a slight pithness going on.
Of course.
And there's a little chalkiness. Not
Chalkiness.
Yeah. Could be because of the alcohol content.
This is not hurricane
Hopefully
high
it's
gravity.
Tis not.
Some of those imperial lagers will be so chalky. Yeah, it's just what I described. It's sugar sweet. It's bitter but not harsh.
Oh, and Thomas also posts a lot of food online too. So if you look at some of his posts on Facebook, he's got all these like pizzas, chicken wings, real nice looking burgers. And
No, wait, are you thinking about Josh Wohler on alcohol eggs?
No, Thomas. He's from
Shanklin?
Yeah, he's from Ohio.
Yeah, but Josh is always posting from food.
Josh puts a whole lot of stuff out there, but Josh puts like meals paired with beer.
Correct.
Thomas puts this stuff out there. It kind of looks like gourmet, like food truck food. Yeah. Some of the stuff feels like, yeah, I'd eat that. No,
Different approaches.
No. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Josh's got them big hands.
Now Josh posts.
He's got huge hands. He always has a can of beer in his
Kinda
hand.
like
It kind of looks like sometimes it's I think Andre the Giant. At times, when you remember Andre would sit there and drink 30 beers at once, and the beers look like like that, yeah, like a Welch's juice can in his hands.
Now I think Thomas, what most of your photos you're talking about there is in his own Facebook profile, not alcohol eggs.
No, he does that on his Facebook profile.
Oh yeah, because I mainly just look at alcohol eggs. So
Oh, okay.
I can't. There's too many people to follow. I cannot.
Well, it just comes across my timeline, so whatever comes.
Yeah,
across
right.
my
I get that. I get
I
that.
don't hunt stuff down.
I just whatever comes up in Rock and Roll Club and alcohol eggs keeps me busy all day. So I don't really.
All day. IPA.
Wait a minute. All day that I'm on the
All day.
Facebook,
IPA.
which is not that
All
long.
day. IPA. Wow, this one's
I'm glad that
this
9%
one's
's
really
not
good.
making it.
No, it's not checking in at all.
Yeah,
You would have
see
some
that.
problems with this. Yeah.
I would not drink a 6-pack of this except over maybe a 3-day period. This is no joke. It's playing with fire. But we're sharing it, so it's not a big deal. Oh, one more thing, and we're finished. Dogfish Head 120 IPA. I was watching the videos. Guess what the general consensus was? It's too strong and it's gross. And the only reason they made it is because they could. And I said, well,
It's something I want to try every now and then, but for $9 a bottle, with something that strong with alcohol, might as well just grab one of these bottles over here and just.
yeah. But then also the people are all admitting that they're glad they tried it because they never tasted anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with picking up a bottle. If you find a place that does sell singles, and most places are moving toward that now, singles and cold singles, and you can mix match it. 6-pack, it's the best way to try a beer, and if you like it, hey, you can grab that 6-pack. Plus, it's also a gateway for some of these companies that sell their beers.
Yeah, and I took a big risk on that Expedition Stout 35th anniversary because I couldn't find a single, and I said, what am I going to do? Was it a 4-pack or was it a 12-pack? I mean,
It's a 4-pack.
not a 6-pack.
Yeah, I didn't really taste how much difference between that and the regular Expedition Stout. Not that it wasn't bad, it's just I was wondering why did they make a big ado about it and putting it on a different package, different label for something
Slightly
that
higher
tastes
alcohol.
almost the same as the original.
But I knew I'd like it. I mean, I said,
Yeah.
I know I'm going to like it.
Yeah,
Like,
Expedition Stout by itself is a wonderful.
like when I bought the Willatize Stout from Lagunitas 4-pack. I mean, I wasn't like, oh, I don't want to take the risk. It's going to be a dog. It's like, yeah, right. You know it's not. But then sometimes it doesn't work out like with, anyway.
Where's my wallet?
Now, so I'm going to score this all talking about everything else aside but it makes you think about the other beers. You know, when you try one, you start thinking about all the other ones. So I think in my mind, it's very good, and I'm going to go with a 95. And I was sort of disappointed about the hazy little thing. I thought it was kind of bland. We liked it, but we surely didn't love it. This we love, I think. 95. I love it.
I do not love it. I like it. With that said, I'm going to give it a 90. And the reason why I'm going to give it a 90 is because I think it's bland.
Oh man, I feel so played right now.
No, you score your own score. It's good.
That's true.
It tastes good. It's good and strong. I feel that the alcohol kind of overrides the taste on it somewhat, and the chalkiness that I'm getting is almost like a narrowly in a candy type. So I find it to be a little too sweet, and just a little off in the flavor. So I wish it was a little stronger. The hops aren't really coming through with the alcohol. I kind of feel like this was just pumped up with a whole lot of alcohol. So to me, it's a little off. Usually Sierra Nevada does it really. Yeah, I gotta give this an
A minus.
A
Okay,
minus.
well, oh well, too bad. Now some people are gonna say, well, y'all drink so much stuff that your palate is wrecked and you can't appreciate and everything tastes over you. But I don't think that's so. My theory is that there's a whole lot of beers these days that are sort of bland.
I just want to say I take breaks. Like I don't drink every day. So with that said, my palate is not wrecked, and I kind of clean it out. I drink lots of water all day long, and so no, I don't think my taste buds are wrecked
No,
at
I
all.
said that's just a theory people might have
Okay.
because they're only getting the impression. You see, because they're watching the videos and I post, like we'll record 6 in a row and I'll post them slowly over days and they're thinking it's going on for days.
Well, some folks don't seem to realize that we taste beers. We don't drink beer. So with tasting, it's like drinking really good coffee. You understand what it tastes
But
like.
no, you mean we don't guzzle it?
Well,
we do
some,
drink it.
Some people drink all day long.
Oh, yeah. But the point I'm trying to make, the ultimate point I'm trying to make is that I do think over the years there has been a lot of dullness brought into it. Do you notice that?
Yeah,
Like you taste a lot of stuff and it's kind of like,
right.
it's not really that tasty.
No. And there's also been this push to make IPAs sweet. To counteract the bitterness and counteract the savoriness that you get from that type of style.
So we're saying barely excellent in your case, and I'm saying solid, most excellent. But here's the final thing. I started doing video reviews for beer in November 2010. That's over 10 years ago. In my mind, things have changed a lot. I'm telling you, it's not the same as when I started 10 years ago, what I'm tasting.
It's not.
And I don't think it's me. I just think it's what I'm tasting.
These companies do a lot of market research, and they're going to hit things for their target market. They're not going to look at us who are traditionalists saying, okay, we're going to make a traditional beer so these guys can come on and review it and give us a really good score. No, they're going to take and they're going to do research to figure out what's going on in the market, what's going on in the area. They can mass produce, send it out there. It's going to cost little or nothing, and they can make a huge profit off of it. And people get loaded and drunk, and they're like, oh, it's so good.
Well, I don't know about all that, but well, actually I do. But I don't think this.
Jay?
I don't think there's
Do you
anything.
know or you don't know?
I don't want to talk about it. I just don't think there's people. I don't think there's anything wrong with making a beer that a lot of people are going to want to drink. Even though I'm still going to say it tastes kind of bland.
Okay.
I think I'm making sense. We're making sense. Okay. So anyway, laissez les bon temps relais with whatever you want to have a good time with, and we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to check us in Paris, Louisiana.
If you see it, pick it up, drink it, try it, form your own opinion. I think it's worth purchasing. It's a really good price. It's very tasty, so that's it. Go ahead and try it. A 90